everybody. It's your girl, Sofia here on Sofia's Football Talk to talk about match reaction, of course. Fulham versus Man United. 1-0 to Man United with a Bruno goal. I think Pelestri was credited as the assist. Um, we got to talk about it. This definitely was, the win, 3 points, important to get, but we're not going to sit here and lie. This game in particular, people, it was shite. Okay, certain men we got to talk about in a very, what should I say, poor manner, maybe, because this. I was just at this point. I just watch Man United. It's a chore right now. It's not because I want to. It's more of a chore. Sadly, that is what it is. I'm just watching it for Pleasure was actually credited as the assist. So yeah, he did his thing. But let's talk about it. So important 3 points, like I said. Before we fully get into this match reaction, make sure that you, of course, give this video here a big thumbs up and as well also subscribe to the channel because we are on the road to 3K subscribers. So let's make that happen, shall we? Let's make it happen. Change it more to this. There we go. Looks more like a vibe. Also join the SFT membership. Link is in the description box. Just another way to support the channel. But definitely one of the most important thing is liking the video because YouTube algorithm, it hasn't been nice to your girl for the past 2 months maybe. The past few weeks definitely has been, the numbers of the views has dropped heavily. So YouTube is trying to, not really help some of the small creators out that much. So if you can spare some time to just drop a like, it really goes a long way. Let me say hi to the people that are here so far. Big up to Gary's and Sophia, 3 points for United Smile. I mean, definitely 3 points. Big up to you. And I'll smile when I want to smile. Big up to Ravi. Big up to Brush. Says smash that like. Yes, 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 yes. Let's do that. Okay. And big up to Jordan. Subscribe to his channel. Show some love. Where do we go? I mean, first and foremost, I ain't gonna hold you. When I saw the lineup, I was like, yeah, this ain't cute. That lineup was trash. Midfield was weak. I did say in my match preview that I did yesterday, I predicted 1-1. Um, but I said like, yo, I hope I can be wrong. I hope we win, which we did. But it was, a win that was dragged on to the very last. What was it? The goal came in the 90th minute or so. Um, by Bruno, good goal by the way. But his performance overall in this game has been shite. There was moments where I was shouting at the team and be like, "Get him off! Get him off!" You know. So the ones that I want to point out a little bit that's been for me horrendous is Bruno. Anthony obviously got subbed off in the 60th minute. Pelestri came in. Obviously that seemed like a good substitution as he was, credited to gave an assist for Bruno's goal. Eriksen as well, not the game for him. That midfield with McTominay, Eriksen, and Bruno, horrendous. Lord have mercy. Hojlund, I feel bad for the kid. Very much anonymous. There were some points at the end where he had a chance or so, but um, I just feel like he's just working on breadcrumbs at this point. With I don't understand why we're trying to do these long balls, not even diagonally, but we try to do these balls into the box, and that's not something that's really a part of his game, and it's not something that I think should be a part of our game. I don't get why we're doing that. It doesn't make any sense. Then we lose possession, and then the other team, I mean the opposition team, can then get at us in the counter. Fulham, the thing which is very lucky is the fact that Fulham, they got forwards that can't shoot for shit. Okay, I will be trying a couple of. I mean, even though technically he's more like a winger, we played in midfield, which there were some moments where he was not banging like Eriksen, but he wasn't able to actually um, get a proper shot in him and other players as well. Onana, I realized in my notes because I have like full on notes which I was writing lots during the game just so that I can remember certain points. But I just realized I didn't even write anything about Onana. But I do need to mention Onana. Wait, I did. I see it here. Onana has grown more and more into confidence. I mean, he made some really good saves. Obviously, some that went into like a corner here and there, but still some important saves. Um, and he did his thing. So I've been very proud of how he, even though the team by itself or as a whole looks very disjointed and looks very shite, at least he himself has shown up to be very important, which we saw, of course, in the Man City game. Even though we lost it by 3-0, it could have gotten very much even more uglier, you know? Um, so I feel like it's important to shout him out. Van Bissaka, I ain't gonna lie, defensively today, we look definitely way better. You know how like okay, goal scores, attacker scores you goals, but defense wins you games. That's kind of what it was today, where the defense really much showed up. Especially Wan-Bissaka to me looked very good. Of course, moving forward, there's moments where the touch isn't very there, but we still need to remember he just came back from an injury. Played 45 minutes last game, and then this is full 90 minutes. But overall, I felt like he looked good. Maguire, I'm a bit shocked that he was able to play the full think he did play the full 90 minute, didn't he? With the fact that he got, a head injury very early on in the first half. And he played very solid. He played good. He's definitely one of the better players today, alongside Wabisaka and Onana. Ganacho, I want to shout out as well, but especially with Maguire. I mean, he's been on a little bit of run where he's looked very good. But in this game, I kind of wish he would have been subbed off. I'm not going to be surprised if we hear that he's not available for the game on Wednesday because a concussion, head injury, I do think that's important to take seriously and not to take lightly because there were moments, I think, at the end of first half where he looked a little bit dizzy, but he was still kept on. Varane, I don't know what is going on with Varane, but the fact that he was left out of the Manchester derby due to tactical reasons, which is what Ten Hag claims, is a bit mad. Wasn't available, of course, against Newcastle. That's why he wasn't, right? And then because he was ill. And in this game, we did hear prior to the game that he was going to be, um, you know, being a part of the squad. And I was assuming that he was going to start. Nope. He came in around the 92nd minute for Garnacho. I don't know. I think there's something going on here. Something ain't right. I ain't gonna hold you. And obviously, right before the game, like an hour or so before the game started, we heard that Rashford wasn't even involved in the squad due to a knock that he sustained in training, I think. And and obviously Ten Hag, of course, wasn't happy with him partying after the Manchester Derby loss. I mean, his birthday was October. I mean, obviously on Halloween, um, and that is something that has been addressed, and he was okay with it. But I don't know. And people say like, yeah, it's due to, or this is what Ten Hag is claiming that it is due to him having a knock, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I believe it. Even though he says, yeah, if he was available, he probably would have started. I don't know. We'll see how it goes on this Wednesday. But to be honest, I actually felt like Garnacho looked pretty decent in my opinion. I mean, he showed up a lot more in second half. Look, it's just the end product is something that he needs to work a little bit more on, and the physicality. He's only 19 years old. Like, imagine once he goes a bit more in muscles. Like there's some type of games where the physicality he can be a bit weak when it comes to that. But I still feel like this has been definitely one of the better games that he's done. Like compared to the other games where he started, this was the game where I actually felt like Ganacho looked very good with good with tracking back, showing up. Um, but yeah, the guys that definitely needs to take a hard look at themselves. Anthony, like I said, when he did get subbed off, he actually got booed, is what I heard. which is like, yeah, I think a lot of people, me included, I ain't gonna lie, I was also the same way I was screaming at the television about Bruno being shite. I was doing the exact same thing about Anthony. I'm sick and tired of it. I think I'm done. I think I tried, first season, last season, saying like, okay, there's potential there. No, he can't, really go past any defenders. He's doing too much or doing too. I don't know, bro. What did we 85 million for what? Put me on the right. I used to be a good right winger in my days. Put me on the right. I might not be in great shape, but if you give me 2, 3 minutes, I can whip in a good. I'll whip in a cross. 100. Hey, I'm right-footed, but I got a good left foot with me as well. So put me on that right hand side. Give me 2 minutes and I'll be able to whip in a cross for y'all. 100%. More than you can believe, I'll be able to do it. No, no cap. Your girl will be able to do it. There's so much. Let me read some more of y'all comments. Big up to Sai Yingping. I hope I didn't butcher your name, but big up to you. Says sign of relief up to 6. Are you Tenag out? No, I'm not Tenag out. I did say that, but I am on the fence. Don't get it twisted. We're playing shite football, and there's a couple of decisions here that doesn't make sense. Like, okay, Varane being dropped. Amrabat didn't get a sniff at all. I don't get that. I don't know. There's definitely favoritism with Anthony as well. Like, I hope Pelestri is going to be able to play in the Copenhagen game because Copenhagen, we might be out. We might get completely humiliated by Copenhagen on Wednesday. I'm not even confident, okay, at all. That gonna be difficult, but we'll of course talk more about that game on Monday as we preview that day. But I'm not 10 out just yet because I'm trying to figure out, okay, what will then. I don't look sideways at other people because I know there's a lot of people now that are at this very moment 10 out, and I get it. Hey, I'm not going to judge you for that. Just in the same way that I expect you not to judge me for still being. I don't know. I don't even like saying 10 out, 10 out. Like it's just I'm just like, I don't know what the solution would be right now if we do sack him. Okay, if we get an interim, who will that interim be? Would that be McKenna? No, no, no. Let him keep cooking at Ipswich, doing very well. I think they're second in championship. Let him do what he's doing. Okay, will it then be Michael Carrick? No. Let him cook with Middlesbrough. Okay, let him do what he's doing there. Who I don't know. Okay, will it be a permanent manager? It's gonna be Hansi Flick. If it's going to be Hans Flick, then we do need to have regardless of what we do, we have to get a proper sporting director, whether it be a Paul Mitchell, which I would definitely be more inclined with it to be. I hope that it can be him, but I'm just saying there needs to be a plan. It can't be okay. Let's get Sporting Lisbon's manager Ruben Amorim, who plays five at the back. That's not the type of football that we've been playing. That will be us just ripping off everything. I know that we're not having any style of play right now, but the players that we have right now, they're not going to be able to play that type of football. And I know that people are asking for Zidane. Newsflash, I'm letting you know once again, Zidane ain't coming to England, let alone to Man United. He's not coming. That guy is waiting for the French job. Once Didier Deschamps says au revoir, oui, oui, d'accord, after the Euro 2024 next year, Zinedine Zidane will say salut. Okay. Yes, yes. Come on now. Big up to Koala says, big up Sofia, 9 out of 10. Leno saves that. We got lucky. I take the 3 point, but this is not sustainable. Let's not make, let's not get it twisted. This is, in a way, giving Tenag a little bit more time. That's what we're doing. We're just giving him a little longer. A little that's what it is. It's just papering over the cracks a little bit more. That's why like the title of this video is Bruno saves Ten Hag. He buys him a bit more time. That's literally what it is. So don't get it twisted. I'm happy for those 3 points, but on a different day, this could have gone way left. We also do need to talk about that offside decision because I'm tired of this shit. What did I say in my match preview yesterday? I said I hope there's not going to be any sus, mad VAR decisions, and I hope that for every game because I'm thinking, what are we doing here? Well, we do need to talk about that. Big up to Albert says good response for United. I mean, was it really a response? Response? We did sign, but hey, I hope it was moving like JJ Okocha. Oh my god, why is it a big deal? We always beat Fulham. I don't think anybody's making it a big deal, but I wasn't confident. I was saying 1-1. So I says Glazers out, Ten Hag out, Zidane in, rebuild stadium. Overall, the team. Hey, Glazers out 100%. Zinedine Zidane ain't coming here. Letting you know right now. We do need a proper rebuild. We need investment on the structure, the footballing, of course, on the pitch, and as well. Yeah, that might be. Is that the Chinese president? Maybe. But United only scraping a win versus Fulham. The more this goes on, the more United will be seen as a mid-table club. Hey, I think we've passed that even now. I'll take Sofia on the right wing. Pause in case it sounds a bit. Koala, and I get what you mean. And pause, but yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, I'm telling you right now, 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes on that right wing, and I'll cross. I will cross. Okay, 100%. I will cross the ball like some of these wingers that Man United doesn't do. I need. I want us to go back to like that old school wingers that we used to have back in the day. Oh, dang it! Dang it! The people that want Graham Potter are clearly people that are happy with United being a mid-table club. That is ridiculous. Like we're trying to get Chelsea sloppy seconds, and if we're really thinking that Graham Potter, and I like Graham Potter, obviously, I was saying when Chelsea got him, I thought that might be a bit of an early jump, it might be too big of a club for him. And I said that about Chelsea. Imagine Man United, oh, he would last long time. No, 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 no. The Chelsea players weren't even listening to him. They were like, what is this? He tried to be someone who he isn't. You saw it with his personality. Like, brother, you're not that. Be you. Be you. If you try to do that, man, it's over. You nah 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 nah. People that are asking for grandfather, y'all are ridiculous. I'm sorry. I'll disagree with you, Sophia, but I'm Eric Tenag out, and that's your prerogative. There's a lot of people that feel the same way as you. I was Eric Tenag doubt bit when he said never to Irish football. My heart, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I definitely felt very deceived when he said that. Then I'm like, brother, what did we get you here for? I still am like, I don't know, man. I still am not like out, but I'm tired of it. I am tired of it. Cap says, big up Sophia, I predicted it 1-0. I'm happy we won today. Yeah, you did. Big up. Is this the real Chinese president? I would be shocked. Gary says the refereeing is shite in this league. 100% is shite. Let's talk about it though. We scored Scott McTominay, which was a good goal. It was from a free kick, Eriksen, and then it hit, Garnacho with a nice pass to McTominay. McTominay who scored the goal, and then they took freaking 3-4 minutes to make a decision of it being offside. And then I'm like, if you need to take that long for to be sure about something being an offside, that's when I'm like, yo. And there's people saying, what was it? It was subjective reason for why it was an offside goal. And I'm like, I ain't gonna hold you because what Maguire was he was probably going to touch the ball, but he was I, nah. Let's be honest. In another team in another game, that would have been a goal. And we've seen that. We've seen, what was it? Wasn't it? I think it might have been. Was it Man City against Fulham earlier this season, or was it against Chef? No, I think it might have been Fulham, where a Kanji, I think it was, technically touched the ball. He was offside, but the goal was given. And there's been other decisions like that. I feel like we've gotten so many offsides or so many disallowed goals. We at this point we probably have more disallowed goals than actual goals. I wouldn't be shocked if that was the case, because I am that was shite. I mean, luckily we won and but it's just what the hell. This is mad, and I'm not gonna sit there and say there's an agenda. There's they're trying to do just this kid. You see that with a lot of other clubs as well. But I'm just saying, it's constantly the refereeing not being consistent enough. That's what I'm very tired of, literally. That's why I'm just like, what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? Because I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. Do you want to check out if there's any like what should we say? Any type of quotes or something from Ten Hag? Let me double check. UTD plug maybe. We're paying for City sins against Fulham. Yeah, that might be what that is. Eric Ten Hag, a quote here says, "With all respect, did you see last season? Everyone knows why we can't play a style. We have so many injuries. You have to be more pragmatic. But I've always said that it's never an excuse not to win games." At this point, it just looks like we're just gonna try to, I don't know, we're scraping through, we're scraping by. But it's not going to be sustainable because, like we saw with Man City and with Newcastle, when you try to do that, you're going to be punished. So today we weren't punished because we met a team that, even though we're awful at scoring much goals, we met a team that struggles even more. Um, but like when we're going to be meeting other teams that are better, yeah, it's going to be peak. It's going to be peak, literally. Utility plugs tweeted Bruno Fernandez has been involved in 122 goals in two of the matches of Manchester United in all competition. Interesting. Ten Hag on doubts over Bruno Fernandes as captain. I don't understand it. Everyone has mistakes. No one is perfect. He's massively important to us. So yeah, he ain't gonna be dropped anytime soon. Yeah, it is what it is, man. What it is, oh, ooh, what's up? Every good go. Ten Hag said it was a solid performance, a base and foundation we can improve on. Hmm. They're not going to hire Maguire's performance, not only defending with the ball, very good progressive passing through the lines, very good performance. I must say, sometimes with, I ain't gonna lie, I do feel like Harry Maguire, I've noticed a couple of last few games where he's very good with some of the crosses he makes, where I'm like, yo, wow. If it's more like diagonally, not in the box, but more like diagonally, that's when I'm like, okay, like to one of the wingers, that's when it's like, yo, hmm, uh, Mason Mount also came in. I ain't gonna hold you. The only one where I felt like um who really made a big difference coming in was more so like Pelestri, in my opinion. I do want to give a shout out to Moniz, who had to get subbed out due to injury. You know when players cry and they're completely distraught, no matter what team they play for, that breaks my heart. And then Vinicius came in for him. Oh, I felt bad. So best stuff, best well wishes to him on his rehabilitation. Cause whew, that was just, really sad to see. Yeah, people, keep getting the likes up, keep getting the likes up. The more likes we get, the more we're able to push the video out there. How many likes do we have so far? Let me double check. I'm just gonna check for a friend. I'm the friend. We have 6 likes. Yeah, that's poor, people. That is mad poor. Guys, like literally, I'm not even joking. YouTube needs the likes to be able to push the video out there. So if we don't get that many likes, and I'm seeing the views are on this stream has been better than other streams lately, so that's a good thing. But we gotta get more likes in. So let's at least try to get to 20 likes before we wrap up. We still got more stuff to talk about. But Koala says Sofia needs to be on Norway's Got Talent. Fam, I do not. I love singing in the chat. Singing in the chat. I love it. But nobody should be listening to this. Yeah, let's not. But thank you. I said, Sophia, how do United improve on the performance? I mean, brother, I don't even know. I don't even know, man. It's definitely about I need to see Varane start. There's definitely something going on, but I do need to see Varane start on Wednesday. I need Pelestri to get more run of games because he actually showed up and did something. For that Bruno goal, a lot of people talk about Bruno, but I felt like what Pelestri did prior to that was very, very important for him to not give up and just, causing Fulham to make a mistake. And I get like, okay, Leno probably could have said that, da, 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 but does that really matter at this very point? We we got the goal, but the overall performance, that midfield, we've done so many, and I get Ten Hag with him being like, there's been so many injuries, we can't really fully. You still should be able to play the type of football that you want to play. If you feel like your principles has to be left through the door because you have players that can't really play the type of football that you want to be able to play, then brother, something gotta change. Because this ain't it. This definitely ain't it. This is I'm just watching because it's my team. So I'm gonna be watching. But it is mad boring watching Man United play football. I ain't gonna hold you. The men's team, shite. It is boring. And we got the win, which was very much important. But I don't know if we're gonna be winning the game against Copenhagen away. I don't know. And then of course we have Luton at home, which is the game you would expect, but hey, you never know with Man United. I wasn't even, you know, expecting a win today, but we did it. Early kickoff, all eyes on you, all eyes on us. We did it, but barely, barely. Koala says, I think everything has gotten tired of relying on Varane because of his injuries, just like Martin. Maybe that might be it. Maybe. It could be. Yeah, I think he might be leaving probably soon. I didn't go hold you. And I love Varane, but something ain't right here. Um, it's very apparent. And I also feel like a little bit bad with Hojlund, how he always like gets subbed off. You saw Hojlund looking visibly like upset for getting subbed off, 10-ish minutes before the game was done. Um, Martial coming in as well. So yeah, you could see that. I mean, Hojlund still hasn't had a single goal in the Prem so far. There's been chances, let's not get it twisted, but I think the confidence is probably a little bit down. In the Champions League, he has three, so that's a good thing. But we do we the fact that when it comes to all of our attacking players, our attacking front line, we only have one goal, and that was Rashford's goal against Arsenal early on in the season. That was what, the third game or so in the season, fourth game. Yo, we got to do better, you know? So I remember last season being, such a hassle with scoring goals, but this season is even worse. And we have an actual number nine, but the thing is, though, I did say like I like Hölum. The kid has great potential, but solely rely on him to get goals, and obviously Rashford, who hasn't kicked on at all. That's, yeah, very concerning, very concerning. But there's been other people stepping up, like a McTominay, which is mad. With the goals, Casemiro obviously early on. Yo, that's mad. Causes my dad was asleep just before the first half, and hey, I'm not even gonna hold you. I was just like, I just need to be up because I gotta do a match reaction after. But yo, this was a snooze fest. Don't get twisted. What else is there to mention in terms of this game? I'll pick up Tualumba. Says hello, Sophia. See, I said we would win, but the performance will be horrible. Tualumba, you're right, and I agree with you, Tualumba. This performance was not it. It was shite. We got the win, but it just papers over the cracks a little bit. A little bit. It's like when you sometimes have to, something is broken, you try to just use like maybe a hot glue, but like technically you probably need to do something. You probably need to take it in and have like a proper expert to fix it or something. But you're like, nah, I can't be asked. Let me just do something like a quick little fix to keep it for a little bit longer, but until it really breaks down. That's what we're doing at this very moment. And it's not what we said before, it's not sustainable playing in this matter. I don't know what we're trying to play. When do you see some glimpses when we try? Because I'm not going to lie, first 17 ish minutes, I felt like the tempo was good in the game where we were playing like a little bit 1-2 touch football. That's what I like when we do. When we do that, that's kind of what I wish we could do for longer. Okay? Quick paced. Quick. 1-2 touch. Boom, 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 boom. Don't do this sideway-ish shit passes. That is boring and extremely tiring to watch. Very underwhelming. Gary says United are so defensive. Yeah, I mean, once again, the defense, in my opinion, won us the game. Real talk. And Onana showed up as well. You know, yes, Bruno scored, but the defense showed up. On another day, we could have been definitely very much punished. Koala says, Sofia, I know you talk football, but talk to Minna. She's way too shameless. Sophia, I know you talk football, but talk to Minna. She's way too shameless. Minna shameless? What? Nah, nah. In what way? Big up to Minna. Do subscribe to Minna Football. Show her some love. Uma says the whole team was horrible, but there were some horrible than others. We know them, of course, and I have mentioned them. The ones that I wrote in my notes, like I said, Bruno, Anthony, Eriksen. Those three in particular, yo, 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 yo. I'm tired, man. Especially Bruno and Anthony. Those two in particular, I wanted to rip the hair out of my head. That's how bad I was like, yo, I want to poke my eye out with this new lotion that I bought. Like this pointy uh side right here. I wanted to just bloop, beep, 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 beep. That's what I wanted to do. I ain't gonna hold you. It was horrendous. It was trash. It was trash. I think I just realized once again, I completely forgot to change. Damn it. I completely forgot to change my FPL team again. I always do this. Typical Soph, typical Soph. You always do this. How's the other games going? Everton 1-0. The other games. Ooh, Brentford are leading 1-0 against West Ham. Interesting. Oh, guys, keep liking. How much likes do we have so far? 11. We can do better than that. Come on, let's get it to 20. And if you're watching this on a replay, do like, okay, because it does help. Koala says Bruno gets away with it. It's like an episode of a crime drama, and Bruno is that one villain mastermind who never gets caught. Literally, literally. And obviously, with Ten Hag's quotes, it's pretty sure that, hey, he ain't gonna be, he definitely ain't gonna be dropped anytime soon, you know? Ooh, UTD plug tweeted something. Retweet, I think, some info from Statman Dave that said Manchester United have failed to create a chance for Rasmus Hojlund for the last 160 minutes of Premier League football. Yeah, God. Mm, oof. Yeah, this was so shite. I ain't gonna hold you. This was trash. Mm. I'm sorry I changed my FBL this morning. I got the email. Yeah, hey, you don't need to be. Brother, I just forgot. The thing is, whenever I do it, I always just tend to, with my ADHD, I tend to get super distracted. So I was like doing it, and then suddenly I started to do something else, and then I just forgot. And I think it's third time where I've forgotten it. So and it's just showcase. It sums up how I'm horrible within my league. So by the way, though, if anybody, one of you guys want to join my FBL league, I do have the link, but also the code in the description box. So do check that out. You know, I think my brother's actually at the top of my league so far. So yeah. Gary says, get the likes up. It's bloody Soph. Yep. Thank you. It's bloody Soph. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Yeah, code is in the description box, Koala. In the description box. There's the code. So do join if you haven't already. I don't think there's any much more to mention in terms of this game. Like I said, Onana showed up. Maguire looked pretty good. Wan-Bissaka as well. Happy for him. Ganacho, Palestra, I need to see more. Yeah, big up. Do join. Do join. Palestra, I want to see more of him. Um, but we'll of course have to wait and see how the actual game goes for the Champions League because we might say au revoir, bye bye, adios, sayonara, ha det bra, namaste to the Champions League on Wednesday, so we have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing some content for that next week. Other than that, I might potentially be back tomorrow night to do a reaction for Man United's women playing against Brighton away, if I can find a stream. So we might do that. We'll see. Kicking the ball along, always sideways, backward passing. I'm tired of it as well. I really am. But yeah, before I go, make sure you like the video. Once again, as much likes we get, the more we're able to push the video out there for more new people to see. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are still slowly but surely getting on the road to 3K subscribers. It's taking a long time, but we're not giving up. We're going to continue. So yeah, see y'all maybe tomorrow. If not, then on Monday. Have a great time. If you're watching this on the replay, make sure you comment your thoughts of the game in the comment section. I do like to check it out. So yeah, um, that's about it. Have a great time. Y'all are dope. See y'all soon. Bye bye. Glory, glory, Man United. E Forza Inter.
Are you all right? Yes. No, you are all left.